What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Raider Slim coming back with another video. It's been a minute, but I'm here. Let's go ahead and talk about the Las Vegas Raiders. But first, go ahead and click that subscribe. Appreciate you in advance. But let's get into business here. The Las Vegas Raiders are still on a head coach search, and we got to honestly see where it's going to lead us, because honestly, Klint Kubiak was one of the big names that was trending for a while. Obviously, Seattle's still going, to the Super Bowl, and they're going to be in the Super Bowl. I pretty much think they're going to win. But we had Klint Kubiak as well, which was another trending name, but I didn't see nothing after that happened. But one name that I feel like has been trending a lot, and we've all been seeing, is Davis Webb. Now, me personally, I know he's young. He's a quarterback coach, passing coach, or whatever and whatnot. I feel like he's pretty much what Nate Carroll was, to the Las Vegas Raiders. But for him to become a head coach, it's a big step. Now, with you bringing in a quarterback, drafting a quarterback, and then go ahead and build a team with the person that really hasn't been a head coach, giving him the keys to drive the Raiders. Not sure if I'm 100% sold on that. I don't make the decisions, but that's just me. Now, Mike LaFleur, I feel, is the good name to get. Dable was another one. I was like, please don't. I feel like he's not really good either. Personally, I saw what he did in the Giants. Really wasn't a big fan of that. I kind of paid attention to him, but he had 2 interviews. But honestly, I feel like the Raiders are waiting for Klint Kubiak. I think that is the #1 candidate. And honestly, another report came out that they're, going to interview someone else later on this week. We don't know who that is. Could be the second interview for Kubiak. We don't know. So we got to kick back and see, because we do got those head coach positions open, and we have the offensive coordinator. Not sure about Patrick Graham, what's going to be going on with him. I know he had an interview and whatnot, but I don't think that nothing went on with that. So he still may be there. But we know quarterbacks coming up. Raiders got to get into play. I feel like they don't need to rush it. They need to just take their time. It seemed like Brady's a little more involved, but we know what happened last year. The whole thing with Ben Johnson fell through the roof. But like I said, Raiders are other big names have gone to other teams, and that's cool with that, because a few people, Mike McDaniel, I feel, was a good spot. With the Chargers, I kind of liked him as like OC as well, or even head coach. But we have to see what happens, man. But me personally, I feel like it'll probably be a week. Could be tomorrow. We do not know. We all been waiting. So we just got to wait a little more and see what happens. I mean, it can happen later on tonight, happen tomorrow. It can happen next week. We don't know, but we have to wait and see what happens. But I'm ready for the Raiders this year, to make some moves, and hopefully they can get, Fernando Mendoza, #1 draft pick, and we can go ahead and start winning some games, build that offensive lineup, and we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think, Raider Nation.